Hey everybody, Friday, June 19th, our departure day from Zermatt. And this is breakfast, and I am going to make a fool of myself, cracking the 3-minute egg. Yes. Well, part of the problem is I can't see it because of the foggy eyes. I'm sure I could do a better job if I could actually see it, but let's see what I've done. Well, it's not elegant. You get this little spoon, and out comes the goopy egg.
Ick.
Cyndi says ick. We get on some, how many trains? 4 trains?
I think 4 total.
And on our way to
Wengen,
which starts with a W, but it's pronounced with a V. Wengen.
German.
4 days, and then we go home.
Yep.
But that's getting ahead of ourselves. Our first Matterhorn sighting of the day, with only a little bit of obscuration from construction crane.
Paragliders up there.
Paragliders. It occurs to me this is very likely the last day I will see the Matterhorn in my lifetime. Of course, I could have gone my entire lifetime without ever having seen it, so better than nothing. Goodbye, cozy little room in Zermatt. It was quirky, but it worked. To the trains. I just noticed the decorations on the little elevator. The knife, the spoon, the fork, and for the doorway going up, the teapot. And here's my wife. Wife delivery. If those people want to get on this train, good luck. Yeah, we are like way overcrowded. Good thing this isn't an airplane.
Randa. Next stop, Randa.
So the crew saw us standing there and found space for us in the next car. Especially when they discovered that we were booked for first class. And couldn't find a first class card.
You see, that's all eyes.
A big bunch of young people got on here, and there's no place for them. This will be train number 2 of 5 today. A little more comfortable, but for us, only one stop. We are on our 3rd train, leaving, well, it looks like spies in English, but Spies, something like that, in Swiss German. Still keep keeping our luggage close because it's a short connection. Which is why I'm also not showing anything outside because there's really no time. Out there somewhere is, well, it was the lake, Interlaken. There's a photo booth out there. We should jump out and get our picture taken real quick. Oh wait, I'm holding one in my hand.
Hier wird aus weiterer Vorgängen rechtzeitig informieren. Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately we have a problem in the station in Luxembourg. We'll inform you as soon as possible.
There's a problem, but I didn't catch what the problem was.
Oh, I was waiting for the English
I think that's
telling us there is a problem and this train will not continue.
They are leaving on the station square.
So this is the bus that would get us around the train issue, but everybody in the world wants to get on it. In theory, that's it. Everybody waiting in the shade of this small tree.
Und auf die Zürich-Linie. Interlaken East Station, Terminus. Change here for trains to the Hotel Regina and the Wengen.
I'm worn out. A furious transfer from the bus to train number 4, or vehicle number 4 of 5. Train number 5 of 5. And the last 2 were basically commuters. They're pretty crowded.
Kom in, Pip. Nee. Uh-oh.
Take a minute for touristing. The connections were really quick. Just a couple of minutes from the time we got off one train onto another. Even the bus would have been really quick, except it was trying to accommodate everybody off of a train and wasn't big enough, so it sold like 15 minutes for the next bus. We are happily gaining altitude again. Europe is having a heat wave, temperatures into the 90s in a lot of places. Very unusual for Europe at all, especially in June. And as we get up into the higher elevations, we're escaping some of that, at least for now. When we spend our last night in Zermatt, we've been to Zermatt. Now I can't remember the name of the city. I'm getting old. We're in a tunnel. When we spent our last night in Zurich, yes, that's the name I can't remember, Zurich, it will also be in the middle of their big heat wave, which they've been having all week, and in the 90s. Allegedly, our hotel is air conditioned. And if I recall from Cyndi, we have an early flight, and that huge line through customs, I think, hits us again, so we won't spend much time in bed. The Hotel Regina, or Regina. Well, Cyndi is at the desk. Quick look at the lobby. It was a very steep walk up and a bunch of stairs. I'm going to say that this room is filled with European charm.
Sure.
And Cyndi is going to say,
This wasn't in the brochure. First, we'll have to show you what stairs we had to climb up because the elevator doesn't come all the way up to this floor.
Yep. So, and we came in, and oh, look, there's a stairway
Why is there a stairway?
in our room. We'll show you that in just a minute. Hey, low bridge.
No air conditioning, but I will say it will get cool at night. I'm not that is concerned unless it gets really hotter here. But the biggest thing is the bed is upstairs, and that's the only thing upstairs. And I would prefer to have it down here because coming up and down several times in the middle of the night when I'm sleepy to go to the bathroom isn't going to cut it. That is asking for an accident. And plus, Gary is going to be hitting his head on stuff. But unfortunately, they do not have any other rooms. So I'll have to ask to see if they've got a room that we can switch with maybe in the next couple of days. But this just is going to cause a problem.
All right. Well, here's our sitting room. I ducked under there just in time. Some windows that open. Little TV. I can actually stand all the way up in this part of it. No screens. Hopefully no bugs.
I'm not going to argue on that.
The view?
Argue on that.
The view is nice, except there's no windows that you can actually look out of it from the room and see the view. Okay. You want to guide us upstairs?
You go first. I'm not sure there's a lot to say here, except these are steep stairs. And this is it. And there's really no, you can't have the window shade open during the day because it's too hot. I mean, we are at the peak of the roof of this building, which is like my absolute nightmare.
This is the attic.
Yes, I do not do heat.
We got power.
Yeah. We've got a little fan over here, but that's not going to do it unless things really start.
Got a few little shelves, but we're not hauling luggage up here.
Oh no, we are not hauling luggage up here. This is when we need to go to bed, we come up here. But I'm going to see if maybe we can get 2 smaller mattresses downstairs here.
Well, I knew you would want to preserve this
Moment of disappointment.
location for posterity
Yeah.
and to show everybody.
Yeah, let's just hope that we can, if we can cool it down, I'm going to have to live with it, but if it does not cool down enough for me at night, we're in trouble.
And Cyndi becomes a Karen American.
Yep. So let me ask him about getting like 2 twin mattresses or something.
Yes. Demand to see the manager.
Nope. It's not going to help.
We are outside, me and my Karen. And there is the hotel. And see up there, the 6th floor, that's where we are. And now, to get here is its own challenge. We are going down, and the last time we came up, we were lugging all the suitcases. Those stairs, and these stairs, and this hill, which required a switchback. Yep. Pushed them right up here. We were walking distance from the train station. Only thing being most of that walk was up. Did I say up? A quick coupe lunch. and we are waiting for storms to roll in. Okay, Cyndi, we have changed rooms.
That was nice, wasn't it? Wasn't it nice?
No, you're fine. Okay. But we are in a different room.
Yeah.
It is not nearly as charming. It is considerably smaller, but there's no stairs to go to the bathroom.
There's no steep angles in the roof. It's cooler down here. Yes, the bathroom is not anywhere near as good as the one upstairs, but I think it should work better. I'm not saying it's going to be perfect because it doesn't have air conditioning.
Nothing in the hotel has air conditioning. Okay. It's Mary Tyler Moore twin beds.
Well, it's the same setup we had in the other hotel. It's 2 twin mattresses.
Yeah, 2 mattresses.
Yeah.
Yep. And probably the only thing that's a serious setback, it takes about 45 minutes for the lights to come on. There's no shelving to speak of here in the bathroom for laying out stuff. And yes, it's a tub, but it's got a shower.
Question is, does it have a hairdryer in here?
Yes, it's got a hairdryer. And it's got a better view with practically a picture window. So here we are, and Cyndi informs me we're going to get back on a train, go down one stop to visit a tourist information booth of some kind. So the train ride down to Lauterbrunnen or something like that. And an interesting note is we're waiting for the train. These are all cog. I thought we had pretty steep angle, and sure enough. It's cogging it. And everybody crowds the door so people can't get off.
The station, Lauterbrunnen. That's right here. We go up and we take the trails, not the train, all the way over to Murren and come back down this way. Probably going to go to the Trummelbach Falls and then also the Stahlbuck on our way back tomorrow.
Looks like fun. Look at all those waterfalls.
Hope so.
All right, and we knew before coming here now that the tourist office was
Get away
closed.
from.
We knew the tourist office was closed.
Yes, we're just coming to scope it out. It's a free
Yep.
ride. Why not?
Why not? We have about 30 minutes to walk around and get back on a train. This is where we would have gone if they were open, and I think we go there tomorrow morning. Not that Cyndi actually tells me anything. Here is our quaint Lauterbrunnen street. It sounds like a cow over there, but no cow.
that's the bus we're going to be using to get back here tomorrow after we're finished with our hike.
So you have cute ideas.
Dorf.
Okay, let's go back to the train.
Is that like what Penny says? That's cute.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, exactly.
Gas is cheaper here. It's going to be a very crowded train again. Not as crowded as I thought. Can you hear those cogs? Old hotel, modern elevator, or at least modern control. Tonight we are dining in the hotel restaurant. We have a live concert piano. They open at 7. It is just 7. Maybe a little more European late dining. So for tonight's food porn, what's your food porn? What did you get?
Chicken.
Chicken.
Salad.
Just chicken. And for me, it is all I can eat, spare ribs, and that's probably all I can eat. Some fries, barbecue sauce. Bon appetit.